we're gonna do is I'm gonna use key of C again because that's the easiest one, and we're gonna put the key out here. So a really great thing to know about key signatures is that I don't really have a catchy phrase for it, but the 1 and the 5, those two notes, we can play these two notes with everything in the key. All right. This is our tonic and our dominant. We don't have to get too deep into that, but just know that 1 and 5, we can play that with everything in the key. All right. That's why I didn't do anything with these two notes when we were manipulating the chords in the prior video, because we don't need to. It goes with everything. You can change it around. Obviously, you'll change the tone of the chord a little bit, but to keep things really simple, we can just keep those and we don't have to move them at all. Another really cool trick is we can just play those and play nothing else, and I'll kind of show you what that looks like now. So what we're going to do is I'm going to play the chord progression 1 5 6 4, and I'm going to leave 1 and 5 in just my right hand, and I'm not going to do anything else but 1 and 5. All right, so let me get rid of this. All right, so we're going to do 1 5 6 4. I'm going to do the C chord. I'm going to do the let's see, we'll do the G chord, then we'll do the A minor, and then we'll do the F chord. Okay, so actually I'm only going to be using this as reference for what to play in my left hand, and I'm not going to think about my right hand. I'm going to play 1 and 5 in my right hand. So what that looks like is this. And it doesn't sound fancy, but think about how great that is. If you would owe a key, any key, let's say it's the key of G. All right, 1 5, that goes in the right hand, and then whatever the chord progression is, you play the letter in the left hand, and you don't have to do anything other than that, and you can just keep it just like that. And it makes a really simple way to get right into playing a song. You've got a chord chart and you need to play with it. This is a really simple way to do that. All you need to know is the key, and by knowing the key, you need to know the first note and the fifth note. Put the first note and the fifth note in the right hand, and just play the letters in your left hand. So you can do a lot with that. If you play in octaves, I have C and G, and I'll just add another C. Or maybe I'll invert that and I'll make it G, C, G. And then I'll keep like this. Now I've got 3 notes to mess with. I don't have to overthink it. It's just the 1 and the 5. And in the right hand, the left hand, I can just play the letters. So you see, it's really simple. Obviously it makes, you can hear how that's pretty standard worship music kind of sounding, and that's a really good way to do it. You can obviously go tons more into that, and I'm going to have a whole video that you can check out that's just for worship music and how to broaden the sound of simple chord charts and do what I just did here. But I just wanted to kind of throw that in there and show you a cool little trick for being able to read chord charts right off the bat, right away, without knowing barely anything. All you need to know is what's the key signature, and by knowing the key signature, you look for the first note and the fifth note, put that in the right hand, and play whatever the chord letter is in the left hand, and you are on your way to playing chord charts in no time. It's that simple.